everyone. Well, we are here with Dr. Tzvieli from the Contra Costa Health Department, and we have some great information about our new order. I know that a lot of you are wondering and thinking about how life is going to change under shelter in place. And the county announced yesterday, on Monday, that there's going to be a loosening of the order, and a lot of questions followed to my phone, and I'm sure that was true of the county as well, asking what does that mean? How is life going to change? How are we going to start to see a little bit of normalcy? So Dr. Tzvieli, can you give us a little bit of a preview of what we can expect in this next order?
Yeah, the order will be as taking effect on Monday the 4th and extending through the end of May, although we'll be looking at the numbers carefully to see if there's anything else that needs to be changed during the month of May. But as of now, the end date is through May 31st, or 31st, yeah. And 99% of the restrictions that were there before will continue. So although we flattened the curve, we're very cautious about a number of cases surging all at once. So we are really, at the same time as we're slightly loosening, we're putting together a very precise list of metrics that we want to be following before we loosen any further, because really protecting the health of the community is our #1 priority. And we know that that needs to be balanced with all the economic hardship that people are suffering through, which is real. We hear about that too, and we know people need to be supported. So the main things that will change, #1, construction is likely to be allowed on a larger scale. So before, I think only low-income construction was allowed, but we've worked with our partners in construction to put together guidelines for more physical distancing in the construction industry, and so that is likely to be broadened to all construction projects. The other thing that will open up more is outdoor activities and outdoor work. So things like landscaping, gardening, garden stores are likely to see an expansion of their activity. Certain outdoor recreation and outdoor sports activities will be allowed. Pet grooming is likely to be allowed as long as it's necessary for the health of the pet.
My dog needs it.
Oh yeah. And then I think the thing that probably won't change is dog parks and pools probably will not be loosened. I think drive-in church gatherings are likely to be okay. So not in the churches or synagogues, not inside the building, but outside drive-in is likely to be okay. And then real estate will slightly be expanded. So I think before realtors could only show vacant properties, I think there will likely be an expansion so that properties that still have occupants living in them will be allowed to be shown as long as the occupants are not there on the premises at the time. And then the last thing is we've already had guidelines for daycare, groups of 12 kids or less. That will probably be expanded to some of the older age groups. And so small scale summer camps, I think, will probably fall within that scenario. If somebody can put something together that will be 12 kids or less.
You're giving me hope that I'm going to get to send my kids to summer camp.
Yeah. So that's sort of the level of detail that I can go into now. The final I's are getting dotted and T's are getting crossed, but the order along with the frequently asked questions document will be available at the county website starting tomorrow on the 29th, and we will have a call center available as we've had with the other orders to answer any questions that people have.
Amazing. Well, thank you for that. And I actually really want to appreciate you and the whole County Department of Public Health and the Bay Area counties for working in concert, which is never easy. But you have done an incredible job of working as a region, really staying solid and making sure that we're protecting the health of our community. And I was on a call last week with Dr. Rohan in your office, and he was really articulating beautifully the way you are balancing both the safety of the community from the virus, as well as the impacts on our economy and on the health of people when they are impoverished and don't have a living wage, and that all of those considerations are made when you make these orders. And I want to appreciate that, because I think a lot of work and thought is going into this to really think about the whole health of our community. And I know you will get us back to where we want to be as soon as it is safe. And I appreciate that.
Yeah,
So
let's hope so. These are really gut-wrenching decisions, and each time you're making them, you're taking a little chance and holding your breath, both on the COVID front and on the economic health of our community front. So they're really hard decisions, and we know that they're both worried about getting sick and they're suffering economically at the same time. So it is always a balancing act, and we're getting input from lots of different places and lots of smart people in the room. And even though it's 7 health officers and 7 county councils and 7 county administrators, there's a lot of opinions in the room, but it's pretty remarkable that we've been able to work together across the Bay Area.
I agree. So thank you for everything you're doing. And I know that that's good news that maybe my kids can go to camp and maybe play tennis. So we'll see. Some exciting news. Thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome.